got his frustration reading the reports of his comments. The bit where he lost me was where he claimed to be a better player than N'Golo Kanté. Here's Lacazette. Turned aside by Kevin Trapp. First real action for the PSG goalkeeper.
I don't think before we see this replay you should be suggesting you're a better player than a teammate of yours, club and country. I don't think that bodes well for the relationship in there. Anyway, good effort from Lacazette, who probably will be in this.
Gundogan, Plattenhardt, and Ozil's shot. And now France can break. Counter very much on. Look at Mbappe, nearest the camera, trying to stay onside. Martial. Now it's Mbappe, and the flag is up. And Mbappe looks quizzically at his teammate.
Well, in all fairness, I don't think Mbappe or anybody else made a great run for Martial here. Somebody has to try and get round. Mbappe's going to try and bend that run around the outside of Martial while he drives the ball inside, and that draws the defender in for the little flick to the right. Plus it keeps himself onside, John. Once he goes directly towards the goal, and Emre Can get running at him.
Not a great clearance. Rabiot. Mbappe. Smart work on the part of both striker and goalkeeper.
Yeah, this is a super little fake here with the right. Sells two players, the dummy. Khedira can't get there, and for somebody who's had not a lot of game time, that's good reaction from Kevin Trapp.
On Thursday, November the 30th, 10:30 Eastern, ESPN your home for the Audi 2017 MLS Cup playoffs. The second leg of the Western Conference Championship sees the defending champion Seattle Sounders hosting the Houston Dynamo from CenturyLink Field. Coverage begins 10:30 Eastern on ESPN. It's almost also streaming live on the ESPN app. And just as a footnote, I should add that the only place you can see MLS Cup in all its glory is here on ESPN on Saturday, December the 9th, the climax of the US domestic football season. Matuidi. Digne. Martial! Off. Lacazette turned to the linesman. It was his first move, and he saw no flag. Goal stands, France lead.
Well, ask me that question again, John. I've just changed my mind to France because it's ebbed and flowed. But super skill here. Selsula, dummy of the highest order. Great skill. We saw the little fake from Mbappe just a minute ago. Now we're seeing it from the other youngster, Anthony Martial. What fantastic composure there. And is the 14 Chan just playing him on? It was a tight one. My initial reaction was offside, but it was tight. Super work. Absolutely tremendous skill in the penalty area. That's how not to panic, John.
Second international goal for the Arsenal striker, Alexander Lacazette. This is Hummels, and it's not often that Germany trail at home. They've won their last 8 international. Trap. Now the potential for a German break. Ozil. Werner through the middle. Gundogan one way. Draxler in support. Chan too popping up. Deflection on that made it more comfortable for the goalkeeper. And Julian Draxler.
Draxler up against Chalet. Drilling that one in and turned wide by Rudiger on the 6-yard line. He's only been on the pitch 8 minutes. Rudiger has had an impact. Great from Draxler. Little step over. It's a centre-back's finish. He was in the right place, wasn't he? But absolutely, he wasn't the right player, though, from Germany's point of view. He's not even close. Can't sort his feet out, can't open up his body. He knows. Running here by Lacazette. Mbappe waits in the centre. Here he is. Delicate little touch forward. Almost gets it back from Matuidi. That's Rabiot diving in, and suddenly it just might open up a little bit here for Germany. But Mesut Ozil makes the calculation, feeds it through. It's Timo Werner. It's a great chance, and it's 1-1. The world champions are level. Timo Werner kept his composure and buried the chance. Werner now makes it 7 international goals in 10 appearances. Well, again, that man Rabiot, turnover of possession. Ozil waiting perfectly. And at times it wonderfully. Actually gets it caught under his feet. Just plays it in between the legs of Mandanda. Doesn't really get his feet set. Decent finish from Werner in the end. A very good goal on the counter-attack. Rabiot there caught again. Germany break. I think you'll see this at the World Cup this summer, even some of the big teams playing on the counter-attack, breaking into space. Werner's a perfect player for that.
Cool finish from a man in form, Timo Werner.
He's a very exciting young player. His greatest attribute is his pace.
He scored 3 goals at the Confed Cup in the summer. He got 3 in the World Cup qualifiers against the Czech Republic and Norway. And several. Manuel Neuer, of course, still out at the moment. Right across the face of the 6-yard box. That was a stretch for the French, put in by Plattenhardt.
He's fortunate there, Varane. Plattenhardt all evening has hugged the touchline. What a wonderful ball in that is. Just too quick for Varane. He's sliding. Gets lucky that doesn't go.
Kroos, Ozil and Draxler, the 3 players near the ball. All hands on deck here for France. It's Toni Kroos. Oh, what a shot! Rattling the frame of the goal.
Oh, technique's perfect. Up and down over the wall. Really unfortunate. Comes off the crossbar and Danda gets a touch. Just surprises Werner. Can't really get his body behind it.
3-0 win over the Czech Republic very early in the World Cup campaign. Tolisso. Beautifully done. Finally waited. Great chance. Lacazette. Second goal of the night for him. Second lead of the game for France. Strolling through, he made that look easy. And the world champions behind again with 20 minutes to go.
They're so composed in possession, France. Again, it's Tolisso. He's had a very good game from midfield. Under a bit of pressure. He takes that ball away from the pressure. Just there. Mbappe checks his shoulder. Rudiger comes out, leaves that space. Plattenhardt plays Lacazette onside. It's a wonderful finish. Mbappe's been wonderful. Lacazette's been clinical.
It was lovely the way he checks his stride here before shooting.
Look at that way to pass from Mbappe. Head up. Just that little delay there. So that's the second one we've seen between the legs. Keeper comes out, try to make themselves big.
Good to see as well him celebrating with Antoine Griezmann.
There's a real chemistry amongst this French squad. Sort of week in training.
Germany need another goal from somewhere here now, and Werner on the volley. Unable to provide it this time. Now we have a pitch invasion, which hopefully won't last for very long, but the home crowd certainly haven't had much else to shout about really tonight in this second half.
good run, actually. Bit of a dive at the end, I think.
Yes, it is only a friendly match, but Germany just seconds away from their first defeat since last year's European Championships. Can they avoid it? Oh, they can! With almost the last kick of the game. Lars Stindl, not long off the bench. He's hardly had a touch. It was a big one there, though. It means that almost on the stroke of full time, it's 2-2 between Germany and France.
Mesut Ozil, what a pass. This is little turn away from Martial. That one there, good to the first time set. Stindl, very good at arriving in the box late. But Frank Lampard has this vision from Ozil, outside of the left foot. First time set, perfect.
That was a lovely goal.
Great goal. Mandanda almost gets out of the way of it, really. And his near post. But great football.